Yo, what up guys, it's Young with another Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. I got an interesting topic today. I'm using the MK14 and that's part of my topic that I want to talk about today. Basically, man, I've talked a little bit about it on another video I've done in the past, and it's, does KD really matter, or does it really show the skill of a player? And with this video I'm pretty much showing that it does. It's confusing. You can manipulate KD, so KD cannot be a gauge of a player's true skill. I mean, really the only way to gauge a player and his skill is to get in a game with him and see how he plays. So you've seen my videos before. I like to run around, I like to be in the enemy's face, I like to, you know, constantly be rushing. And so this setup, what I did was I put on one of the strongest guns in the game, the MK14. It's just a one-shot gun, but it's very strong. It's supposed to be the strongest gun in the game. It's a two-shot kill at any distance, sometimes 3 shots, and it just kills really fast. I mean, if you're accurate with it, you throw a red dot sight on here and put marksman on, this gun is going to really do some damage at long ranges, and that's how you like to use this weapon, is at long range. So, you know, I threw on sleight of hand, quick draw, and marksman, and this is basically the ultimate camper setup, or the ultimate try-hard setup. Well, really the ultimate one would be to use assassin, which is going to take me into my next point, but using this setup right here, you can just play defensively, as I'm doing in this video, in this gameplay. I'm just playing, I'm not even camping really, I'm just playing defensively. I'm ADSing around every corner, aim down sight around every corner, being cautious at all times, and I'm running low kill streaks, the lowest kill streaks in the game, 3, 4, and 5 UAV, care package, and predator missiles. And I'm telling you, with this setup I end up with like a 6 KD, I think it is, and it's just so easy. If you really want to sit down, be a try-hard, and go for a 4 or 5 KD in this game, it can be done, because every game you can set this up right here and you can get that. So I just don't think that KD should really matter, because it's really about how you like to play the game and how you like to have fun with the game. And again, I like to rush around, other people do other things, but I'm just saying that it can easily be manipulated. So try this class right here. If you're any good with your accuracy, throw this on right here, the MK14 with red dot sight, and it doesn't even matter what your secondary is, and use marksman, and just play cautiously, play defensively. And like I said, I'm not camping in this video. You don't have to camp with this, but just play cautious and defensive, and watch that you don't get a 3 and 4 KD. I mean, if you wanted to do that every game, you really could. So, but that does bring me into my next point of assassin, and I touched on it a little bit in previous videos. I wanted to explain myself a little bit. Again, I'm not going to be using assassin in any of my gameplays anymore in Call of Duty. I just feel like it's so overpowered, and there's been such a shift of the mindset of people using assassin, because if you remember in Black Ops, everyone hated Ghost. Everyone. Some people use Ghost, but a lot of people hated when people used Ghost and just thought it was, kind of one of those perks where you're just scared to come out and you hide and you wait on kills, and that's what a lot of people did use it for. In Modern Warfare 3, they wanted to make assassin, triple spray with the one-shot weapon. Look at that. And then you remember that IMS I set up earlier? Wait for it. Double kill. Thank you. But yeah, man, in Black Ops, you know, Ghost wasn't overpowered. I would say it was just annoying. When you're looking at your map, you see your red dot, and then out of nowhere you see the Ghost come around the corner to kill you. But you could at least use a counter UAV, which would level the playing field again, because they didn't have a map, so they couldn't see you on the map. So it's even again. You can get the Blackbird, which they cannot hide from. All they can do is call in a counter, but you can shoot that down. They can't shoot down the Blackbird. In Modern Warfare 2, Cold-Blooded and Stopping Power were in the same perk. So if you wanted to get stealth, you had to give up the ability to kill fast, so everyone had an advantage over you. In COD 4, Juggernaut, Stopping Power, and Sleight of Hand were in the same slot as UAV Jammer. So if you wanted to do stealth on that game, you had to give up, you know, 3 perks. So it's like those games made it a little bit more balanced, because you actually had to give up something to have that. In Modern Warfare 3, it is by far the strongest perk in the game, and you don't have to give up anything. You're at no disadvantage when you use Assassin and someone else is using something else. You're at no disadvantage. Quick Draw is in the same slot. Hardline is in the same slot. Blast Shield's in the same slot. But really, if you want to use Assassin, you can camp. So you don't need to have Quick Draw really, because you're just waiting on people to come. Blast Shield Pro, we all know that's a joke really. And Hardline, if you're camping around, you don't need to. 1 kill is not going to matter in your kill streak, because you're just waiting on people anyway. So you're not giving up anything in that perk slot. And then the only way to counter Assassin in this game is the Recon perk, and the Recon perk is in slot 1, and you'd have to give up so much just to put that perk on to counter Assassin. Sleight of Hand is in that slot. Scavenger is in that slot. Blind Eye is in that slot. Not that I use Blind Eye, but Blind Eye is in that slot. So I mean, those are 2 of the major perks in the game, Scavenger and Sleight of Hand. So 2 of the major perks in the game you have to give up just so you can try to counter Assassin. But Assassin can only be countered when you hit someone with a flash from Recon, or if you have Recon Pro with your bullet damage. And if you have regular Recon, it's a flash, stun grenade, or grenade damage. But if Assassin is hiding out, how are you even going to hit them with any of those things? So they still have the advantage over you after you've given up Sleight of Hand, and you've given up Blind Eye, and you've given up Scavenger. It just makes no sense that they would make Assassin that strong, and that's just why I'm not using it anymore. A lot of people should just give it up, but you know, everybody's going to play the way they want to play. But those are just my thoughts on it. Assassin period. So this video is coming to a close again with this setup, man. It's so easy to get a 3, 4, 5 KD. Try it out one game. I'm gonna try to bring some more videos more frequently, so I ask that you go ahead and just watch the videos, and if you do like them, let me know by leaving a comment or a like. But I'm out of here. Stay tuned and be easy.